So that drove my energy. Let's get this thing rolling.
Let's go out and get our first win. I ain't gonna say that shit again. Let's do it.
What time is it? Game time! Boom!
This Bull team fired up tonight, really wants to get off this 0-4 start on the road. Embarrassing for such a good team.
The Bulls in their road blacks, the Clippers in home white.
They play the Clippers, who were a joke. Worst team in the league.
Ralph Lawler, Bill Walton back with you at the LA Sports Arena. The place is packed to capacity. People still coming in, over 16,000 on hand. As Ron Harper, the former Clipper, introduced, starting at point guard for the Chicago Bulls. And there's the man they all came to see, Michael Jordan. Could it be a farewell appearance of the Sports Arena? We don't know. Starting in the middle, a man who missed the game here a year ago after going surfing, Luke Longley, 7-year veteran from New Mexico. He's 7 feet 2 inches tall. From Croatia, Tony Kukoc, 5-year veteran, stands 6 feet 11 inches tall. And to catch the hairdo, it's Dennis Rodman, 6'7", 12-year man from Southeast Oklahoma State. With a brand new contract for 1 year, they've made it very clear. Phil Jackson, Bill Cartwright, Frank Hamlin, Jimmy Rogers, and Tex Winter. The Bulls are 6-5 in a year. The Clippers now getting set to be introduced. As Paul Sundlin indicated, Clippers without Loy Vaughn tonight. So big time changes. Boo Richardson, who hasn't started a game since December 10th of last year, gets the start at the point tonight. In the backcourt with him, the man whose primary job will be at the defensive end against Michael Jordan, Brent Berry. Lorenzen Wright, who started a bunch of games last year, will get the start. Started the final 51 games of the year. He'll start at center in place of Stojko Vrankovic. Lamont Murray gets his 6th start of the year. Been just terrific for the Clippers coming off the bench or as a starter. And also their Rodney Rogers, 6'7", 5-year veteran from Wake Forest. Head coach is Bill Fitch. The assistants are Jim Brewer, Barry Hecker, Rex Kalamian. Ray Melchiori is the trainer. Johnny Doyle, the strength and conditioning coach. Pete Serrano is the equipment manager. Clippers 1-10.
About 500. I like the changes, though, Ralph, that Bill Fitch has come with. You got more size in the backcourt. Derek Martin has not been playing well. The Bulls have a huge backcourt. One thing, though, that when you go with Lorenzen Wright, who's a short center, when you go with Lamont Murray, who's a short forward, 280 pounds.
Right about your height. I noticed that earlier. Rodman gets the ball into Kukoc. Kukoc will back in. Of course, he's about 4 inches taller than Murray, and he scores. Kukoc to the bucket, 2-0 the Bulls. That's pretty much what Michael Jordan told him, his teammate. Oh, boy, they miss him. Scottie Pippen. And everybody wondered how good he was or how valuable he was.
He needs to keep his mind under control, though.
Jordan misses. Rodman has it come to him.
What a pass.
Another one. Blocked by Murray. What a play by Lamont Murray. Here come the Clippers. Barry for 3. Wide open. Bingo! Barry, 26th three-pointer of the year. LA's up 7-2.
First good look at the basket. Now he's got Jordan. Good double team there.
Kukoc kicks it back to Jordan. He's not been successful from the fourth distant line, and Wright rejects. Jordan and the fans are loving it.
Lamont Murray comes from nowhere on beautiful passing by the Chicago Bulls. Chicago 1 for 7.
They don't get it off in time.
Turnovers killing the Bulls. Block shots for the Clippers. The best the Clippers have looked in a long time. A moment ago, Jordan comes in. This is great team defense. You force him to double clutch, and then the big man comes from the weak side. He is not able to go tonight. Very sad.
Clippers up 9-4. Jordan is fouled. The basket will count. Jordan makes. Barry fouls. It's 9-6 LA.
Tex Winter's triangle offense working to perfection. They had Kukoc in there earlier now. The ball fake freezes the defender. That keeps Barry's arms down. He tries to reach in. You're not going to get away with any reach-ins.
Without getting a technical foul.
Now, Steve has actually calmed down a lot, I think, Ralph.
We'll see about that. They get the ball into Jordan. Jordan against Berry, one-on-one, and here comes help. Blocked from behind, but a foul will be called. Foul's going to be on Rodney Rogers.
Michael Jordan with the line, shooting 2.
We'll let you know in a bit. Jordan's free throw.
Bulls doing a lot of standing around, half-court offense. No.
Gets the ball to Lorenzen right out front to Richardson. On the curl, Berry, the quick release, won't fall, which has really been a problem for him, giving up 109 points a game.
3 complete rejections already. This is a tough play for Richardson, right? Who just sort of bailed out and said, I don't want to be here.
13-10, Clippers by 3. He and Jordan, one-on-one, go to the hole, can't finish it off, they'll go to the free throw line. Jordan gets the foul. A couple of great slam dunk champions there going nose to nose.
Ralph, in these big games, you have to learn to play within yourself. 8th in the NBA free throws for Brent Barrett.
He was really struck. And Murray, another great play. Come on, Murray's everywhere. Barry scores!
Phil Jackson needs a timeout. His Bulls can't get the ball and just hold it like that the whole time, Ralph. What a
Little Pooh comes out of the pack with it.
horrendous exhibition of basketball by Chicago.
Oh, another great play by Murray. Basket counts and he's fouled.
The first guy there after Lamont Murray goes up and under was Brent Barry.
And there's no Steve Kerr to knock down a three-pointer. Harper in the paint, in traffic, put it up, miss it, rebound, pulled down by Lamont Murray. 1 second to go. Who gets it off in time for 3? Bingo!
Great basketball for the Clippers.
First quarter comes to an end. Los Angeles leads Chicago 27-14.
This rebuilding Clipper team.
Taylor has in the corner one-on-one with Longley. No contact. Boy, okay, that's good recognition. He's saying, hey, this 7'2" guy can't guard me, I know. 33-18, the Clippers.
Maurice Taylor isolated against Luke Longley. Longley doesn't have the foot speed or the balance to be able to defend that. And then when Longley tries to get back with the little baby left-handed jump hook, nice execution, but hey.
Two coaches back. Jordan will bring it up against James Robinson.
James Robinson, Ralph, has the kind of personality that I think can do well against Michael Jordan. Nice
James does not lack confidence. Jordan gets the ball to Longley for the slam dunk. That's 8 for Luke. And he's fouled.
Tony Kukoc, one of the most creative passers in all of basketball. They called him the waiter, Ralph, when he was 3-time European Player of the Year because of the way he serves it up for everybody. The range. Remember, Ralph, the last 2 years on this 7-game road trip, the Bulls went 6-1 both times. So if they're going to duplicate that, they're going to have to win the rest of the games. They've already lost the opener. Jordan in James Robinson's face. Defense, Ralph, that's what keys fast breaks. Forcing the oh, what a pass. What a pass.
Kind of a delayed pick and roll. That's 11 for Longley. And Bill Fitch is angry now. The Clipper lead has shrunk to 6. Lorenzen Wright battles and gets the rebound, but Jordan is there to get it away.
Get back. The outlet here, Lorenzen Wright leaning back. Never really saw Michael, who was behind. Some of the Bulls, Ralph, have been saying that the trip to Paris for the McDonald's Open, the World Championships over there, that was something that really took it out of him. I don't know. I feel pretty good.
LaRue comes up. Blocked by Kloss. Well, Keith,
You should get a picture of that one and put it on his wall. Michael says,
Michael Jordan.
Who are these guys blocking all my shots? Jordan with a good pass by LaRue, who's playing magnificently. Kloss perfect on the block.
They want Rodman to shoot. 4 in the shot clock. Longley misses badly. Taylor shoves Rodman down. It's 5 on 4. Barry, slam dunk, but he doesn't make it. Flying down the lane. Brent Barry has a bound off the iron.
Dennis Rodman's wide open at the Clippers. As Brent Barry comes right back, everybody's standing there watching. Ouch.
Clippers get the rebound. 16 seconds to go. They should go for one shot, but they're not gonna.
Oh, that's a
Rodman, a hard foul on Barry. Flagrant foul on Rodman. Barry shaken up.
absolutely unnecessary, cheap shot. The foul by LaRue, and Rodman just comes over. No attempt, or any of the pretty boys who play on the perimeter. Don't let them waltz around and make easy shots.
Hope. Floss goes outside to Pooh.
Who's played a good first half here, Ralph? Good,
Very solid,
leadership.
very steady. Shoots a long two. The battle by Taylor to the slam dunk. Less than a second remaining.
Stay up on him. Don't let him.
Kukoc from 60 feet. So the Clippers sneak back into the lead. At the end of the first half of play, the Los Angeles Clippers lead the Chicago Bulls 42-41.
They're going right back through Luke Longley. Clearly the best player in the first half.
Jordan, who might be the best player in the second half. That's what Scary thought. He makes the shot, and that's 44-43.
Ouch.
Knocked away by Harper. Harp gets it back. Kukoc running the court. Harper was waiting for him. And now the Bulls back on top by one. Tony will bring the ball up court.
He sort of just dropped the ball to Michael.
Foul will be on Lorenzen Wright. Lorenzen gets his third personal foul.
For the last 10, that tends to take its toll on a team. But I really think this Bull team is going to be like that 1969 Boston Celtic team.
You'd rather be wearing a pair of black shorts. Trying to put some distance between themselves and the Clippers right now. Jordan does.
Bill Fitch
for
says
Michael.
timeout. He says he sees too much daylight for Michael Jordan. Working off picks, very nice. You cannot let Michael Jordan get this sort of step into a shot. That's going to go down every single time. Clippers down by 5.
He throws it away. 2-on-1. Kukoc is back.
Well, that's the first fast break points for the Clippers since the opening quarter tonight.
Rodman wants the foul from Rodgers. He's really working the referees. Jordan 1-on-1 against Murray. And he draws the block.
Good call by Spooner, referee Jordan. It's a tough matchup for Lamont Murray.
What about that dotted line in there?
Well,
See if we can see it.
It can't be a charge if the defender is inside that dotted line. He's outside the line, apparently, but
Oh, it's awful close.
how can you call a charge on Michael Jordan? Look at his eyes. He knows he's a ball player again.
Kukoc scores and he's fouled. Kukoc gets his third field goal, 232 pounds. 61-60, Chicago by a point. Randy Brown brings it up.
Nice step out by Taylor.
Jordan. The unstoppable 63-60.
Oh, I like that, Ralph. I'm going to steal that. Boy, look at Tony drive that ball out. Oh, good balance.
Jordan is fouled. 17 regular season and NBA playoff games that he's not scored in double figures.
I don't think anybody can say that. I don't even think Kareem can say that. Off to a great start again, routing Oregon State last night.
Beautiful spin by Murray. Oh, real fun. Murray brings the crowd to life. 67-66 the Bulls.
This Judge Busher, the drop step spin, throw it down in your face when you're playing the limited minutes. Oh, Jordan all the way.
Foul on Barry. I say 4, stat monitor says 4. It's a standoff. Jordan at the line. He is 8 of 11. And he gets it. 23 for Jordan. 2-point Chicago lead. 3 seconds separate the shot in the game clock. Piatkowski is in for Barry.
Look at
Taylor rebounds above everybody. Wow.
Well, Bill Wennington's just not sharp yet, Ralph. just activated today. That's an offense.
Offensive foul. Taylor is doing it everywhere. This is a spectacular performance by the rookie from Michigan. I mean, absolutely spectacular.
Well, he just had a stick back on the offensive end with great rebounding. Moves his feet beautifully and denies Jason Caffey, who's out of control. And the young rookie says, this NBA is not so tough.
It's 70-70. 2 seconds to go. Who's in trouble? Doesn't get it off. So we're going to go into the final quarter right where we began the first. It's all even, ladies and gentlemen. The Clippers 70, the Bulls 70. Jordan getting his final rest on the bench. Harper down the lane to the goal, lay it in. Harper's first field goal, 74-73 Chicago.
History of the NBA.
What a beautiful pass. Murray to right for two. Well, we're getting a glimpse of the future here with Murray and Wright, and Rusty LaRue was in, and he played well in the second quarter. Kukoc for three. Bingo.
Well, I did like him until then.
Yeah. First three-pointer for Tony tonight, 77-76.
Nice pass.
Height for three. Bingo! Eric Piatkowski gives the Clippers a 1-point lead, 80-79.
Cross screen and Pike steps out. Beautiful.
Double punching back in the net, moving to his left. Second for Piatkowski in the quarter. They haven't got it right yet, but they're trying. Murray to the hole, lay it in. There's right.
Give it to Jordan. Get out of his way, please.
Jordan to the basket. With authority. 84-83. Clippers by one. 4 minutes to go.
Michael just too tough on the isolation there. Went away from the pick by Luke Longley there, as opposed to we had Jordan earlier. He just spins right out of that play. Jordan's so tough.
Height for three.
Not even
Terrible.
Jordan in trouble. The Piatkowski-Jordan matchup in the early part of the quarter had gone for Eric Piatkowski. He shot the air ball. Jordan just kept running out. No stopping that. That brings the crowd to their feet, and the Bulls finally back on top.
Jordan and Barrett.
He's saying, get out. I don't need a pick here.
Well, that's why many say he's the greatest of all time. 87-84. Longley way out in the court. Shot clock's down to 10. Jordan working hard to get the ball. This ball's going up, folks. Well, Brett can't play him a whole lot tougher than that.
He forced him to fade. He forced him to hang, the double clutch.
It's Michael Jordan time. He's something else, folks. 33 for Jordan. Timeout for LA. Still time to go. 33 seconds remain in the game. The Clippers, the best three-point shooting team in the NBA, trail by 3, and they have the ball. The game brought to you by Discover Card. Jordan has just done it all, but the Clippers still have a shot here. 33 seconds ago, they trail by 3. Richardson, Barry, Murray back into the game with Rodgers and Wright. They don't need a 2 or a 3 right now. Rodgers inside, muscle his way up, and goes to the right hand to score. It's a 1-point dig. Fasten your seatbelts. We're going down to the wire.
You got to steal or
seconds to go.
You got to foul. Foul him. Don't foul Jordan. Foul.
Clippers have a timeout remaining, plus a 20. He's 9 out of 12 tonight. There's still hope. Plenty of time remaining.
Got to get this rebound, Ralph. Do not let Rodman get an offensive rebound.
No rebound there. Out of bounds to go to the LA Clippers with 15 seconds to go. For defensive reasons, to cover James Robinson.
Jordan.
Barry against Jordan. They force him left and foul him. gets the foul. Doesn't get much better than this. Brett gets the bounce. Brett now for the tie with 10.5 seconds to go. Well, then you got to play some defense, and he can't foul. Brett gets it, tie game. Chicago thinks about it now, takes the timeout.
But if you let Jordan go one-on-one, the odds are just so heavily against you.
Up, here's Harper with it. Cranberry backpedals with 7. Tie game. Seatbelts fastened. No help coming. He shoots. He misses. We're going to go to overtime. So we'll go to the overtime. Tied at 92.
Everybody steals the ball these days, Ralph. There's no real jump for it anymore.
I think he may have stolen it again. Chicago has the ball. LaRue, Jordan, Kukoc, Rodman, and Longley. Longley playing with 4 fouls. Kukoc all the way to the basket. He used that left hand. Rodney Rogers backing in. Illegal defense, technical foul. Bill, as he tends to do on this long trip each year, handed out books to all of his players on the flight from Chicago to Phoenix. Still plenty of time. Over Kukoc. He's a different player this year, folks. He had 32 against Miami. He had 21 tonight. Lamont Murray. 2 minutes to go in the overtime period. George over Barry. Air ball. What a pass. 3-on-2. Barry all the way. Lays it in. No basket. No basket. Out of bounds to L.A. Barry not happy with it. Clippers by 2 inside the minute-and-a-half mark. Kukoc going to that left hand again. Jordan hadn't scored in the overtime till now. Tie game. 36 for Michael. This is his season high.
One-on-one here, and it works.
This time they allow the basket. And Lamont will shoot free throws.
Worst individual defenders in basketball. Reaches in on both sides. You know, Tony has got such height and such range. He should just be able to stand up over the top of Lamont Murray and make him shoot fadeaways.
Lawler's Law flips in. First to 100 wins. In heavy traffic. He's made his only one of the night. 62% of the year. That one's good.
Cannot play conservatively.
Longley misses that one. Loose ball foul on Rodman. As Kloss got the position, Rodman got on his back. Clippers by 2. It's 4. Big job by the rookie. Big job indeed.
How about the choice of Bill Fitch to put Keith Kloss in ahead of Maurice Taylor? A lot of time left. A lot of time.
Oh, yeah, this is far from over. Especially with this guy in the building. Cuts it in the half. Rodman has 5 fouls. He didn't have one to give.
That's backcourt.
Oh, me. That was okay in California. At the University of California, you can pass them there into the backcourt, but not in the NBA.
The big man who's going to guard it is Lamont Murray on Jordan, and that's a very, very tough matchup.
2 to tie, 3 to win. Jordan has it. Murray comes to help. Jordan goes the other way. Murray fouls him with 16 seconds to go.
Right away to get Jordan to pass the ball, but they had the foul.
10 for 14 tonight. A season high 38 points. Jordan free throw bounce and no good! 102 to 100 the Clippers. Oh, you don't miss it on purpose, no. Jordan's free throw is no good. He gets it. Maybe he did. Maybe he's smarter than all of us. 13 seconds to go. Jordan to the hole. He scores. Tie game. 9 seconds to go. Timeout LA. The question is, did Jordan miss that on purpose? Was he that good?
Where was the box out? Oh, he's always been the big rebounder. And then here's the finish right here. Right hand, so dominant, just over Keith Kloss and the rest of the Clippers. A second look here. Brent not able to keep shuffling his feet to keep Jordan in front. And Jordan ties the game now. Still a lot of time left for both teams.
Formation totally from the one that failed a moment ago. Martin breaks free.
Why stop
him? LaRue. 5 seconds to go. Derek Martin with 2, with 1. Lean, shoots. Doesn't even get it to the rim. Double overtime at 102. Jordan against the rookie. Jordan gives the Bulls the lead. 104-102. They've scored the last 6 points of the game.
Oh, give it back to him. Leave him wide open there.
Watch out. 8 in a row for the Bulls. And the answer to the question, is Michael Jordan tired? Is no.
The pump fake on the poor rotation by the Clippers. Jordan had given it up. And you're going to give a foul there. You got to not let him get to the basket for the three-point play. Clippers led 102-98. And have done absolutely nothing since.
Jordan on Taylor. Now the Michael Jordan show.
He's just too good, Ralph. He's just too good.
And that is 11 unanswered points by the Chicago Bulls. Jordan near sideline.
He played as long as Michael Jordan was good.
That contract run, I promise you. Jordan to the hole.
You asked me at the very beginning, Ralph, if he was going to keep playing, if the team was going to be together. So full of joy and hope.
This game.
He works harder than everybody else, Ralph. That's what makes him the best.
Look at those numbers.
49, 6, and 6. That's why he's so. That's why he's so universally loved. Is that every game is special. Jerry Garcia that way. He was that way. Mozart, John Lennon was that way.
Harper will dribble into the locker room. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. A heartbreaking loss for Bill Fitch's Los Angeles Clippers club.